Hey everybody, it's Greg and it's another edition of Unbreakable, the podcast. Thanks for tuning in today. Yay. Uh it is Friday, TGIF, February 9th. And our good friend Bud is here with us tonight. I'm all decked out in my Eagles gear. Why I don't know, but I am. Couple things today we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about Super Bowl, but today's pizza day. Yay! Yeah, we used to always, when I was growing up as a kid, back in 1822. Hi, bud. We always had pizza on Fridays. That was like the big thing. Yeah. Sometimes we'd switch off. We'd have fish, flounder. Sometimes we'd have macaroni and cottage cheese, which was good, or a good Slovak Polish dish like halushki. Yeah, that was always good. Grilled cheese sandwiches, that was good too on Fridays. We tried to. Back when I was growing up, it was a sin. It was a sin if you ate meat on Fridays, especially during Lent, and we're going to be entering Lent pretty soon. That was a no-no. Don't eat the meat on Fridays, right, bud? So we had pizza a lot. Pizza is always good. I love pizza even now. I'm on the diet, as you can see. Look at this. I'm starting to fit into size small shirts now. Yay, daddy. Oh, man. So, uh, pizza started off with the, I love pizza, though. I don't like all this shit on top of it, though. People, right, bud? He agrees. They put all this crap on it. Stop with that. Stop with that. Put the basics. Pepperoni's good. I'm not a mushroom guy. Yeah, I never was. Anchovy, bleh. You know, but yes, people, right, bud, put pineapple on it now. You can put anything on it, right? Pizza's pizza. I love a good pizza. I love just the cheese on it, the pepperoni, bunch. Uh, pizza day. Go out and have some pizza today, huh? All right. So here's the deal. Today, 60 years ago tonight, the Beatles appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show for the first time. Ed Sullivan, what a really big shoe we have today. Really big shoe. 60 years ago, the Beatles. And it changed the world because people got a really good look at the Beatles up close. The Beatles sang live and the world changed, you know? Like you could say tonight, 60 years ago, changed the world because it did. It changed music, it changed everything. The Beatles ruled, the Beatlemania started taking over America. And like we said in the last episode, we needed it. We needed it because we were in a funk. We were really sad and depressed after JFK was assassinated just 3 months before, right? Just 3 months previously. So the Beatles, it was a perfect storm for them to come over from Britain and take over America. And they did. They did. I got a little trivia question for you. Do the Beatles got this great ovation. The audience went crazy, screaming like they usually do. Everybody was anticipating the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. Everybody was watching the show. 63 million people. It was like a record. And New York City was quiet. They said there was not a mugging in New York City during that 8 o'clock hour. When the Beatles were. Oh, jeez. But do you know who the following act after the Beatles were, and who came after the Beatles? That's a hell of a thing, isn't it? That you've got all of these girls screaming for the Beatles, and then here comes this poor schlep on the stage. Now I gotta follow the Beatles? Are you kidding me? Ah, Who was that act? Was it Topo Gigio, the little puppet mouse? Or was it another rock band? Or was it a ballet dancer? Or was it a monkey? Or what the hell? God, it was. It was Frank Gorshin. Remember Frank Gorshin? He played the Riddler on the old Batman TV series. Frank Gorshin was a hell of a comic, and he was a great impressionist. He did the best Kirk Douglas and the other guy too. Not Charlton Heston, the other guy, Kirk Douglas and the other guy. I can't think of his name. Anyway, the guy who followed the Beatles 60 years ago tonight was Frank Gorshin. There you go. You could challenge your bar buddies with that one, huh? All right, so what else is happening? You know what? I saw a really good documentary on TV last night. It was about the Titanic, which I'm a fan of the Titanic, but it was also about, remember last summer, it was on the news about this submarine that went down to the Titanic and never made it there. It was called the Titan. And unfortunately, 5 people were lost. And, for about a week or so, right? People couldn't get the signal. They thought that this thing was on the ocean floor, was disabled somehow. And how are we going to get it back up again, right? Or they also thought that maybe it was floating on the ocean and he couldn't find it. It was like finding a needle in a haystack. The Atlantic Ocean was so big. And the stupid thing about it was they were sealed in. The only way you could open up that hatch door to let the people out was from the outside. How stupid was that, huh? Anyway, it was fascinating 2-hour documentary. And they mixed in a little Titanic, showing the real remains of the Titanic from previous expeditions down, and a little bit of movie Titanic, and a lot of it was about the Titan and people who were supposed to be on there who backed out at the last minute, thank God. Friends of the guy who created the Titan, this really dashing guy, really arrogant, oh, nothing's going to happen. Oh, so the bottom line is this: after watching that documentary and stuff, I wouldn't do it. As much as I like the tale of the Titanic and the mystery of it, to me, it's a relic and it's a graveyard. You let it go. You let it go. Why do people want to go down anyway, right? I mean, it's one thing to look at it. It's 2.5 hours you float down there in the dark, that cold water, and you're in this little tiny thing, something goes wrong, you're dead. You're dead. And that's what happened to those 5 people last summer. The submarine imploded and it was over. Luckily for them, it happened really fast. But the thing is, you're dead. So to me, it's a graveyard. People died on the Titanic. You leave them be there. You don't touch it, right? You leave it be. So, and I mean, you could say the Titanic, it lost over 1,500 people when it went down, but it claimed another 5 people last summer. I know, but isn't it sad? Oh, anyway, that's my thoughts. I would do it because I'd be claustrophobic in that little thing, and you're going to sit in the dark for 2 hours, 2.5 hours as you go down, or what? Well, so you go down, you look under this little porthole, and wow, that's a Titanic, wow. Anyway, I get it. It's the sense of exploration. It's the sense of wonder. I get it. I get it. You pay $100,000 to go see the Titanic. And to me, I could use $100,000 other ways. Right, bud? We'd buy you some steaks and bacon, huh? How about that? Okay. He likes that. Yeah. Anyway, it was a fascinating documentary. And what else? Oh, you know what? There's another documentary on Netflix that you should check out. It's called The Greatest Night in Rock and Roll. It's about all these artists got together back in 1984 to record the song We Are the World. You know, we are the world, blah, we are the children, we are. Anyway, it's fascinating because you got all these stars, Bruce Springsteen, Billy Joel, and they're all there. They're all there. Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, those were the two guys who wrote this with us. Quincy Jones was putting it all together. Bob Dylan was there. It was what a night. We got all these guys together after the Grammys, the 2004, and Lionel Richie says, "Hey, I got this song. Would you sing on it?" Got them all over there, big limousines and stuff. They recorded all night, all night until dawn. And they're there. Oh, God, they're getting each other's autographs, which is kind of cool. And they're just standing around, drinking Coke and eating pizza. They're just standing there, you know. And it's one fascinating series. Huey Lewis, who I know, Huey Lewis is trying to get his part of the song with Cyndi Lauper and Kid Cards. And they're trying to work it out. And here you've got the three guys sitting there watching them, helping them out, giving them some advice. You've got Kenny Loggins, Steve Perry from Journey, and Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates. They're all sitting together, laughing together, and talking and stuff. It's just a great thing. I mean, you realize these people are people, right? They're people. They're just like you and me. It's just that their job was to entertain and sing and write songs. That's their job, right? But it's a fascinating documentary. I recommend it on Netflix. Go and watch it. Well, we got two things coming up this weekend. One, you know, is the Super Bowl, which we're going to talk about. And the other one is the Puppy Bowl. Yes, the Puppy Bowl. Bud, what do you think of that, huh? You were a puppy one time, about 200 years ago, right? Yeah. Puppy Bowl. 20-year anniversary this year. 130 puppies. Yay. They're all cute. I want to adopt them all, Bud, just like I adopted you, big guy. And they're all there trying to swing a touchdown, pushing each other around like Ray Nitschke would push the offensive line. And you got these puppies climbing up the goalpost and everything. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful event. They're all they're all vying for the Vince Lombardi. Get it? Lombardi. Vince Lombardi Trophy. The 20th anniversary of Puppy Bowl. So look for it. I'm not sure which channel. I think it's on TNT or TBS or something there, but I don't know. It used to be on the Hallmark channel. Then they moved the damn thing. So, Puppy Bowl before the Super Bowl. You want to watch that because you're going to have like 6 hours of crap before the actual Super Bowl game. All this pregame shit. This $40. The Chiefs. Too much. What I do is I'll put it on around 5 o'clock. I'll catch the national anthem. But I think Reba McEntire's doing it or somebody like that. I don't know. And the pregame ceremonies. The coin flip, of course. I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet, you know, they say tails never fails. I think it's going to be heads this year. What do you think, Bud? Tails or heads? Yeah. But there is no option like feet. That's not an option. Heads or tails. Anyway, so I think it's going to be heads. Anyway, so let's talk about the game. And we're going to talk about tomorrow too. The game. First of all, get it out of the way. Kansas City is going to win the damn game. And you're getting 2 points, maybe even 3, if it played out. But Kansas City is going to win the damn game. And the reason I say that is because First of all, I don't like either team. To me, they both suck. I mean, because I'm an Eagle fan. I mean, look at me. But they're there, right? It's the Super Bowl. You gotta watch. It's almost like your duty. It's almost you're an American. You gotta watch the Super Bowl. Kansas City has the better coach. Kansas City has the better quarterback. Right, bud? Kansas City has the better defense. And that's what wins Super Bowls. Best quarterback, best coach, best defense. I don't think there's going to be many points scored. Kansas City has a great defense. They have not given up 30 points to any team in the game this year. Isn't that incredible? 49ers have a lot of weapons, starting with that Christian McCaffrey guy. I think he's going to have a good game. And you've got George Kittle, they've got receivers. They have a good team, don't get me wrong. Just about got by the Packers, and just about got by the Lions. The Lions should have been, it should have been Kansas City and the Lions, right? But the 49ers are good. I mean, it's such a close game, you know? It could go either way. I just think when push comes to shove, Patrick Mahomes is going to have he's going to do it. He's been there before, and he's been successful. How is Brock Purdy, quarterback of the 49ers, how is he going to hold up in a Super Bowl? We don't know. Don't forget, this guy was Mr. Irrelevant at one time. The last pick of the draft. Yes, he's played great. He's played great for San Francisco. We don't know how he's going to react in the big spotlight. Is he going to throw an interception? I think he is. Kansas City has a great pass defense. So that might be one play you want to go on there. Brock Purdy to throw an interception. Sort of somewhere there. Yeah. You know, these are the little treats. These are little bitty treats. Go. What a big guy, huh? Took my finger off. Look at that. Red plume. Anyway, so Kansas City's going to win. And Kansas City even has the better kicker. So if it comes down to a last second kick or overtime, Kansas City has the better kicker. I think the score is going to be 24-21 Chiefs. And either way, I think the Chiefs win by 3. So if you take that margin there, 1-6, Kansas City, I think that's a good one too. It's like being at the zoo. Just new. So anyway, Kansas City is going to win it. What I would say, your best press profits. You know, Travis Kelce's going to score a touchdown. You know. Look at him 2 weeks ago. He had 11 catches. And the line on Sundays at 6.5. I think he should be living with that because tight ends have a pretty good success against the 49ers. And Kelce does well in the Super Bowl. He has experience. He has this chemistry with Patrick Mahomes. And Taylor Swift is in his probably too. That's going to be interesting. She's going to be flying back from her concert in Japan. And it'll be like NORAD's going to track her. Santa Claus, like Santa Claus coming in, right? Oh, here's coming, like the Beatles are coming to America. You know, they're 2 hours away. Here comes Taylor Swift. She's 2 hours away. Santa Claus. All right, here you go. All right. Anyway, Travis Kelce, put me down for a touchdown from Travis Kelce. Maybe even 2. I also think that Christian McCaffrey, that touchdown machine, I think he's going to get one there too. So I think if you, the others are, who knows, right? Who knows? I think if you put McCaffrey together with Kelce in a nice little parlay, touchdown parlay, that sounds like a winner to me. I'm just saying. But you know, the real question, and you could leave comments for me tomorrow, is What are you having for snacks on Sunday? Are you having a Super Bowl party? Are you going out to some restaurant, club to watch the game with other people? Uh, what? How are you celebrating? Sure, I know. It's not like last year. Last year we had our Eagles in. That was a double, wasn't it? Right? Seeing the Eagles play in this freaking Super Bowl. Oh, Jesus. And then you got the pageantry of the Super Bowl, right? It is the best of both worlds. This year, we got the two teams that we hate, but, and then we got Usher doing the halftime show. I don't know about that. I can't tell you one Usher song. I can't. But I'm going to watch it. Let's see if he puts on a good show. You got like 15 minutes to do it. So let's hope he does. Let's hope he lives up, although I doubt it, he lives up to the legacy that was Prince or Michael Jackson or Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, the halftime shows, the great halftime shows of Super Bowls past, right? Let's hope so for all of our sakes. All right, well, listen, tomorrow we'll talk more Super Bowl, we'll break it down. I might have some other thoughts about who to put your money on Sunday there and whatever else comes up, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in today. Hey, listen, go have yourself a slice of pizza today. It's pizza day. Yay! And go have some pizza today on me. Right, bud? All right, bud, you can't see him here, but Bud is saying goodbye. And I'm saying goodbye too. Take care. Talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Don't come back now, yeah?